welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for being here, my beautiful YouTube family. Thank you for being part of the community. Know that your energy, you being here, your healing is all contributing to the collective, and your energy, you being a part of these messages, contributes to what comes through in the messages as well. They are co-created at an energetic level. We are all connected. The interconnectedness, we're much more connected than we can see with our physical eyes here. Y'all are gonna get in on a thunderstorm here with me. Maybe you'll be able to hear some thunder. I don't know, there's something about thunderstorms that feels so soothing to me. I have a hard time resting or taking it easy, taking a rest day, relaxing when it's super nice out. And so I feel like these rainier days, these cloudier days, these thunderstorm days gives me permission to rest without feeling like I need to do more. But yes, I did just record about a 25-minute message for subscribers only for the Patreon community. So if my energy sings to you, if something here resonates for you, if you would like to see longer messages, further messages, deeper messages, you could join us there. Link for that will be in the description box as well as the pinned comments below. You get access to my most recent message plus all of the previous content, and I've been sharing in there for years. So we had several repeat messages that came through in Patreon. I'm excited to see what wants to come through for us here. So I'm just going to ask what's going to be the most beneficial for the collective tuned in here on YouTube to hear in this now moment. King of Cups, balance, emotional maturity, stability here, self-regulation, self-mastery. I love that for us. Beautiful place to start. What more can we know on this emotional mastery? With this commitment to ourself, commitment to our spiritual path comes commitments to match that, mirror that in the external. We are creating our own traditions here, doing things our own way, authenticity, creating new paradigms, rewiring our mindset, creating new neural pathways in our brain so we can think differently, knowing that our thoughts, our emotions, our energy, our actions are what are creating our reality here. So truly, it's an inside out job. One of the reasons I just finished creating that Inside Out Living series, I'm just so passionate about sharing how I have made all the shifts in my own life because it's been so significant, so substantial for me. Just want that for all. Yeah, beautiful. Four of Wands here after the Hierophant. These unions, like I was just saying, these unions coming together, celebration, manifestation, community can signify soulmate, twin flames, partnerships coming together here. Hello, hello, good morning, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're just tuning in, you could say hello. You could let us know where you're tuning in from, share with us how you're feeling in these energies. Maybe you have something hopeful, inspiring, insightful you've learned recently you want to share with the rest of the group here. I love this community chat feature. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So, King of Cups, the Hierophant, Four of Wands here. Oh, thanks so much for the love, girl. And then the Fool. If you want to be notified when I go live again, be sure and hit the little bell or subscribe to the channel. Then you'll be notified. You'll be first to be notified when I go live. If you like this group chat feature, I know I do. So we have two major arcana cards, transition, but things coming together because we have this emotional maturity, stability, mastery. We aren't looking for another to complete us, but someone to heal with, to partner with, to build with here. This is what is allowing these soul fulfilling connections to come in. New beginnings in the physical here. Love that for us. We're already in the eclipse quarter here. We have a couple eclipses coming up next month. How are we already almost in September, right? And we have two Virgo new moons back to back. I mean, there's a full moon in the center, but the next two new moons are both in Virgo, and Virgo, our south node is in Virgo right now. So that's what we are closing out. The perfectionism, karmic completion here is limiting beliefs, limited ways of being, repeating loops, repeating cycles. I just saw 444 here. We're done with that. Repeating the same. We know we're here to create the new here, new beginnings, to do things differently, to come from this place of inner union. And with that, opportunities, incoming opportunities, because we are coming from this place of wholeness. We're not choosing from a place of lack. We're not clinging. We're not grasping. We're not holding on to the past, for we understand our limitless, infinite, eternal nature here, and that there's always more to come. Expansion is the name of the game, right? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. We're going to tap in with the Starseed deck here. Perspective and seeing potential. Bringing unconsciousness to light. I love that. Zoom out. Find common ground. None of this matters. Meaning this too shall pass, right? If you're going through an uncomfortable moment, no, it's just that, a moment. It's all temporary. So when you're going through something uncomfortable, affirm to yourself, this too shall pass. What's the nugget? What's the wisdom? What aspect of myself that I wasn't seeing before am I now being asked to look at, to shine a light upon, right? Because all we have to do to bring light to darkness is light, awareness, consciousness, information, right? We don't have to push away that darkness simply by shining a light on it. It dissolves it. The darkness can't survive in the light here. We're going to tap in with our shaman deck. Is there anything else we need to know about bringing this unconsciousness to light? Be resourceful. Yeah, use the wisdom of the past. Learn from the lessons of the past. Carry forward that wisdom. You've learned the things. Trust yourself. I'm hearing it. And yeah, limitless possibility. This came through more than once on you or in Patreon. So clearly this message wants to be heard. The only limits that exist are the limits we place, our own limiting beliefs. And you can bust your own glass ceiling. Break out of the box. Be authentic. Be true. Be real. Not perfect. I want to get just a little clarifier on these unions. So since we got the Four of Wands and the Hierophant both, is there anything else we need to know on these unions coming together here, Spirit? I'm also available for personal readings. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, either routinely or for a one-and-done activation session. The Lovers, yeah, and Two of Swords. Trust that these unions are coming together, these divine counterparts, soulmate unions, twin flames, whatever terminology you use, divine counterparts, even if you can't see it, right? Two of Swords is like, can't quite see the path, but we feel it. We know it's coming. We can feel these shifts before they arrive, but we got the Lovers, Four of Wands, the Hierophant. Anything else here? Yeah. Three of Pentacles, community, build. This is like shared vision, collaboration, people to build with. Because we have closed out these karmic cycles. So this new beginning, soul tribe, community collaboration, trust the unknown. Maybe you're being asked to dive deep, to take a look at your unconscious, subconscious beliefs in order to shine a light on them. Trust the process. You will never be led anywhere where you aren't strong enough, powerful enough to go, and where it's not necessary. Like if you're being asked to go somewhere, there's something to learn there, something to gain, something to call back from that space, or you wouldn't be being called there. And one affirmation for us here. I focus my thoughts on abundance and gratitude. Yeah, change comes from the inside out, right? We focus on what we want to see more of, not on what is lacking. And in every moment, there's something to be grateful for. And what we focus on grows. Where our attention goes, energy flows. And yeah, the Patreon message I began before I started pulling cards. Often I'll share like channeled messages, things that came through for me in meditation and my journaling, whatever. Sometimes I'll read a little bit from a couple of my recovery books. But I literally began the message with this, that download. It dropped in for me when I was journaling in the last couple of days. Like I changed my inner narrative and it changed my life. Again, that's why I'm so passionate about this inside out living guide that I have created. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing these messages. Because I just want everyone to feel this free, expansive energy like I have found. So yes. And I should have said this at the beginning. I usually do, but know that if something sings to you, speaks to you, you can assume it's for you. And if something doesn't resonate, I always say take what applies and let the rest fly. So if it didn't speak to you, assume it's a message for someone else. And on that, if it didn't speak to you today, it may be a message for you later down the road in the future, because these messages are timeless. So with that, I'm sending so much love, wishing you a beautiful week. Like I said, if you're needing something, please reach out. If you're wanting to work with me one-on-one, wanting a personal reading, If you want access to the Inside Out Living Guide that I created, just drop a comment and I will reply. I will reach out. I'll be in touch with how we can move forward. Until next time, thank you for being here. Thank you for your healing. The work you do matters. In case no one else has told you this, I'm proud of you.